Good day everyone, I'm Quasar and today is good day to play some video games. This time we're gonna continue our investigation with the Sinking City. So let's dive in. Last time we finished the side quest, all that glitters, and now we only have the quest with that corpse of Johannes van der Berg. So let's return to the crime scene, maybe we missed something. Where was this theater again? There is no Osterweider. Last time I exit through the side door. Maybe I need to exit through the front door. I will trigger some cutscene, like with the Blackwood when I try to sneak past him.
The door won't budge. Seeing a dead policeman must be bad luck. Really bad.
Repeat the verse after me. Gnaya ilya ogn glui hastor vataranek ungibunma.
Three shots to the gut, one through the heart. Quick death. And it appears someone tried to help him, but all in vain. The bloodstains are still wet. This phone was used recently. .38 revolver shell casing. That's the same I'm using.
Yes, someone gonna frame you. I didn't pick up the hat, that was it.
Wear this. Kill Vanderberg, and your sweet new wife won't get hurt.
Well, technically it's on the near the lamp and it has big number 4, but
Step right in, my friend. Let me welcome you in this humble abode of mine.
now he's running away.
Can't you see we are having a seance? What are you... Ah!
Police? Mr. Vanderberg has been shot! Please send help!
Okay, let's see what actually happened here.
Step right in, my friend. Let me welcome you in this humble abode. Can't you see we are having a seance? What are you... Ah!
Police? Mr. Vanderberg has been shot! Please send help!
Johannes Vanderberg was with a guest when the killer arrived and shot him. His visitor survived and used the phone to call the police.
GB? It's not Charles Reed. Kirill was blackmailed. The murderer was definitely pressured. A man was forced to assassinate Vanderberg to keep his wife safe. There was a second man at the site of Johannes Vanderberg murder when it happened. He could tell me more about it. And where do I find it?
As our material existence is not life, so our material destruction is not death. For this world is nothing more than just a play of lights and shadows, dwarfed to insignificance in the endless corridor of angles yielded by mirrors that reflect each other. Monade possesses the ultimate power of transforming the world. Thus, being added to an odd number, it turns into an even, and added to an even makes it odd. Le philosophe inconu Selection of maxims and aphorisms.
Could I go to library to see who ran those books? Strange Eons Philosophical Society meeting upstairs. Or should I go to City Hall to search for this Strange Eon Society? And now I'm gonna be
Stop right.
framed.
Put your hands up and don't try anything stupid.
What? Why?
You're under arrest for the murder of Johannes Vanderberg.
That fast deduction.
And what if I don't comply?
My officers have your head in their sights. Itchy trigger fingers, the lot of them. You really want to give them an excuse.
Ah, point taken, sir.
Smart choice. Go ahead, men.
Crooked to the bone.
Rise and shine, Detective Reed. Hope you've enjoyed your stay.
Who are you?
Have we met?
For an investigator, I thought you'd have a better memory. I was giving orders at the Carpenter Manor when you visited. The name's Frank. Regardless, I'm here for you. Mr. Carpenter has put up your bail.
How did Mr. Carpenter hear about this?
That's generous of Mr. Carpenter, but tell me, how did he know I was here?
The Carpenter family has a long and proud history of supporting the Oakmont Police Department. Let's just say they keep us in the loop.
So Mr. Carpenter remembers me?
I must confess I'm, pleasantly surprised. That seems helping Mr. Carpenter was a good choice after all.
Well, you helped Mr. Carpenter, and now he returned the favor. The Carpenter family always pays its debts.
I didn't kill anyone. Do you have any idea what's going on?
Of course you didn't do it, Mr. Reed. The witness must be mistaken.
No, seriously. I'm innocent.
Okay, sir. Mr. Carpenter wishes to see you. I suggest you take up the matter with him yourself.
Fine. Thank you.
Slow motion. Murder accusation. I've been charged by the police for the suspect murder of Johannes Vanderberg. I did not commit the crime, but there's a witness against me. The killer used a gun identical to mine and was wearing a hat similar to my own. I must learn who framed me and why to expose the truth. Otherwise, the police will lock me up. Who I am searching for? Myself. C.W. Reed, born in Boston, 1894. Place of residence unknown. Marital status bachelor. Occupation private detective. Criminal record looting, breaking and entering violation of private property, disorderly conduct, boat theft, negligence, use of weapon, assault, suspect murder of Johannes van der Berg. All lies. You crook.
You better start brown-nosing Carpenter. If it were up to me, we'd have already thrown away the key.
Sir, I didn't do a thing.
Oh, really, newcomer? Shall I read your record aloud?
Go ahead. I'm a good citizen.
A good citizen with a shotgun. People like you are best kept in jail, if not the asylum.
Likewise. What's with the attitude? Don't push me.
Does the record mention I'm a former asylum patient? Perhaps it's best to, tread lightly.
Former patient being the regrettable fact here.
You would do well to hold your tongue. I have seen things you wouldn't wish on your worst enemies. Electrocution, mutilation, drowning.
Sounds like they left things unfinished with you. If it'd help, I'll happily give you a dose of the electric chair.
What's with the attitude?
You're not so good with people, are you, officer?
Men like you are why this city is a mess. You blow off locks and break into houses to ransack them. You stroll the streets with a loaded gun, firing at innocent passers-by. And don't you dare deny it.
Like, what choice is that? Sometimes you can't help it. I'm sorry, I will do better. I'm protected, like... Sometimes you can't help it.
The work of a private eye does occasionally require some lateral thinking, but it's all in service of law and order.
So you commit crimes to prevent crimes. Got it. The only mystery is why you haven't ended up here sooner. Just remember, if it weren't for your powerful friends, you'd still be rotting in Oakmont jail.
I smell power trip. Murder accusation. I have been charged by the police for the suspected murder of Johannes van der Berg. I did not commit the crime, but there is a witness against me. Oh, I read this. The plot thickens. Mr. Carpenter wants me to meet in his manor. He bailed me out and he could tell me more about the witness that accused me of murder. Where is the Carpenter Manor? And where is the Frogmorton? I should off the Frogmorton. He is no use to me anymore. Or maybe it was the Frogmorton. You didn't finish that cake yet?
I'm not in the mood for chit-chat, Mr. Reed.
Private property. Hobos, beggars, and squatters will be shot.
Don't you have work to do?
A little blackmail, a little larceny, a worthwhile scrap or two. Just like the old days.
If you say so. Fly me to the moon.
I'd have broken all your bones, fella, if Papa Brute hadn't put you off limits.
Transparent object. A lot of cans. Oh, he also cans with the Asylum Girl meat. Well, I guess the sun is gone.
How you doing, handsome?
Hello.
Mr. Carpenter, glad to see you in good health.
Yeah, I'm glad too, kid. It was hard to make it here in one piece after all that turmoil. I never expected this from my own son.
I'm sorry for that.
Never mind. Nothing wine, women, and song can't fix. I'm still going strong, kid, if you know what I mean.
Amen. Thanks for bailing me out.
I wanted to thank you for bailing me out of jail. That was very helpful.
Yeah, sure, kid. But you must understand that your freedom ain't yet insured. They still have a witness against you. Milton Pierce. I can make sure the police swallow whatever I feed them, but I need some morsels to offer. You get me, kid?
You need evidence of my innocence.
Find the one to blame and let my taskmaster know. Old Brutus'll do the rest.
Should we ask about Graham Carpenter? Maybe better not. Who is Milton Pierce?
Who is this Milton Pierce?
Another rich rascal running for mayor. Nothing special. Just your typical Reed Heights scum.
Do you know where I can find him?
No idea, kid. From what I've seen in newspaper interviews, he's all over this town.
What happened to Graham Carpenter?
I didn't see Graham here. What happened to him?
I had to ensure my own survival, kid. I don't think you want to know more than that.
Fair enough. I have to go.
Thank you. I should go.
Wait a second, kid. Take this. It's a fine tool for sticky situations. Make good use of it.
Will do. Thanks.
Yeah. Watch yourself, kid.
Submachine gun. couldn't learn much about Milton Pierce. All I know is that he lives somewhere in Reed Heights and is currently running for mayor. He had interview in newspaper recently, so I should go to newspaper. To get the charges against me dropped, I need to find the man that actually murdered Johannes Vanderberg. If I can provide proof of his guilt to the taskmaster at Carpenter Manor, the Carpenter family will do the rest. But if they're gonna kill him, they need to put him to the police station. Newspaper. Let's go to the newspaper. If I'm gonna shoot here, everyone like gonna go after me. We will test the submachine gun in some infested area.
Stay safe.
I expected more. Of course, it was interview. Pierce interview. Today our correspondent had the chance to roam the beautiful allways of Eastern Reed Heights. Eastern Reed Heights. All for the sake of interview one of the most promising political figure in Oakmont. Pierce property, an apartment building tucked away on Museum Avenue between Communion Road and Hill Street, is definitely a grand sight, but Mr. Pierce takes pains to assure us he is in touch with the needs of the humble man, meeting regularly with community leaders. Yes, I am sure of that. He is definitely touched with reality. He's touching the grass every day. Museum Avenue, Communion Reed, and Hillock Street. Somewhere here. Okay, let's check this out. Reading anything good? I don't know how they can read in the dark, but okay. Oakmont Militia Headquarters. Probably if I would choose different paths, something tells me I would enter here.
Knock it off.
Why do I have a feeling that it's his house? Just a regular encounter on the street. Milton Price for mayor.
This guy sure had some blood on his hands. Literally.
Let me guess, I'm gonna enter his apartment and he will be dead. And I will have now accusation of 2 murderers. Because Carpenter probably bailed me out to blame me for Peter's death. Because he want him out.
Based on past experience, leaving it here was not the best idea. The smell of blood can attract all sorts of unwanted visitors. He must be taking his election campaign very seriously.
Someone was searching something. A note to Milton Price. Milton, my dearest friend, it's been a while since we last met. And I wish to remind you that my door is always open for you. To pay me a visit. How about we finally hold that seance we've been talking about for a long? I expect to see you at the Crown Theater soon. Warmly yours, Johannes. So they finally met. But didn't end up well for Johannes.
Is he planning to become the Prince of Oakmont, or is this just some light reading?
My fellow Oakmonters, from this day forward a new vision will guide our city. From this day forward it will be Oakmont first. Every decision made on trade, on fishery, on newcomers and Innsmouthers will be made to benefit the people of Oakmont. We must protect the boundaries of our city from both outsiders and the force of nature. Let's make Oakmont great again! I have a déjà vu.
Emptier than a banker's heart. Someone got changed here in a hurry. They definitely kept some dirty clothes here. You can see the blood splatter.
Letter from EOD. Mr. Pierce, on behalf of our community, I want to express a huge gratitude for your everything you do for us. Very few of the stakeholders here show compassion to Innsmouth dissidents, and you are a rare exception. Please accept this dagger as a sign of our friendship and prove that while we maintain this connection, no one from our side will dare to harm you. Yours, Anna Cavendish. Oh, my beloved Psycho Anna. Where is that wretched creature?
The shape is familiar. I've seen similar daggers before.
Letter from Frogmorton. Dear Mr. Price, despite all the difference we might have had in the past, I can't but admit that today I see you as one of the most promising candidates for mayor. Oakmont needs a strong hand, which you surely can provide. Don't expect any financial support from my side. I believe one running for mayor should possess the requisite financial means, but otherwise you will have my full assistance. Respectfully, Robert Frogmorton.
The blood was spurting out of him, Robert. Just spurting out. Oh, it's all over me.
You got him drunk, and he murdered him.
Ah, where's my dang tie? I should have been at City Hall by now. Voters won't meet and greet themselves. Get these out of my sight, Robert! Isn't that why we have a laundry room downstairs?
Time to figure this out.
The blood was spurting out of him, Robert. Just spurting out. Ah, where's my dang... Get these out of my sight, Robert! Isn't that why we have a laundry room downstairs?
Milton Pierce came home covered in blood. He ordered his butler to take his clothes downstairs and went to meet voters at City Hall.
To the voters' hall. City Hall.
Emptier than a banker.
Milton Price came home with his clothes stained with blood. He ordered his butler to take them to the laundry room downstairs and went to meet with potential voters at City Hall. The bloody clothes in Pierce's house can be used as evidence against him. Still, I will need something more to accuse him.
His heart.
What's your problem?
Let's just stop by in the library for a moment. To see who's taking those books. Not very talkative. Okay, nothing we can do here. To the city hall.
Stop bothering me, newcomer.
What the hell is this? Wind? Well, I don't see too many voters at your rally.
Good day, Mr. Pierce. Bet you didn't expect to see me.
How are you here? You should be in jail.
I have good friends who bailed me out. I just want to talk.
Well, okay, if you wish.
Why did you frame me?
Why did you claim I did it?
Excuse me? Why wouldn't I? A friend of mine was killed. Why should I let that go?
Tell me what you really saw.
You saw the real killer. Tell me who it was.
Want to know what I saw? I saw a bloody newcomer rush in, murder Johannes, and stroll out like it was no big deal.
How do you know it was a newcomer?
You're certain it was a newcomer. How can you be so sure?
Trust me. Oakmoners know a newcomer when they see one. We locals can tell.
You know I didn't do it.
Quite the opposite, Reed. I saw your face. Or are you going to claim it wasn't yours?
Will you change your testimony?
You seem like a rational man, Pierce. Can't we come to an arrangement?
Are you attempting to bribe a politician, Mr. Reed? What makes you think I'd accept such an offer?
I'm sorry. I must be thinking of a different Milton Pierce.
But let me tell you, my beloved mother is so old and so rich. I'll miss her dearly when she's gone.
Well, that's a non sequitur.
Mr. Reed, how do I put this? I find my campaign hamstrung by a distinct lack of resources.
So it's about the money after all.
I fear that all the budget pressures are affecting my cognition. If the situation were improved, perhaps I'd see things more clearly. For instance, I might suddenly realize I'd mistaken you for someone else. You could even remind me of whom.
He's a pure greed evil. No way. What about I will kill you instead? No, let's frame him.
How could you propose such a thing? Against your own mother, no less. You're a heartless monster. I won't do it.
Don't get emotional, Reed. Go for a walk, breathe the salty air, then picture your execution. Perhaps with some perspective, you'll reconsider.
I doubt it.
Whatever you say, sir. I'll just leave you this bottle and her address anyway. And Reed, don't come back here after. People shouldn't see me with you. So, how's my dear mother doing?
I can't. Enough strychnine to kill an adult human with plenty to spare. I can use it to poison Agatha Pierce if I just put it in some kind of food or drink. Milton Price, the murder witness from Vanderberg Manor, told the police I did it. He wants to get rid of his mother to claim his inheritance. If I kill her, he will rescind his statement against me. He gave me a bottle of poison to do it, and told me not to return to him when I'm done to avoid us being seen together. Agatha Pierce, Milton's mother, lives on Beacon Street near the corner of Bullock Street in northern Old Grove. According to Milton, Vanderberg was killed by a newcomer. Milton Price wants to become mayor of Oakland. He testified against me in the case of Vanderberg. If Milton Pierce is correct, the man who shot Vanderberg is a newcomer. I learned that he married recently and was forced to commit the crime out of fear for his family. There should be a marriage license somewhere that may help me find him. Oh, newcomer. Marriage license. Hereby certified that Glyn Gordon Burst and Evelyn Catherine Lane are residing at the Revenue House on the corner of Powder House Street and Orchard Avenue, Eastern Shells, were united in marriage in accordance with the license issued by the City of Oakmont, Massachusetts, numbered Eastern Shells. Carry on, nothing to see here. Honey, I'm home.
The door won't budge. This door will be hard to fix. Are you Glenn Byers?
Yes. Who are you?
Charles Reed, P.I. The guy taking the fall for your murder.
Okay. How did you find me?
Are you serious? I'm a private eye. Now don't make this any worse for yourself and answer my questions.
Why did you kill Johannes?
Why did you murder Johannes Vanderberg?
I had no choice. I am an honest man, sir. I have a family, my sweet Evelyn and Michael, our son. I didn't want to do it, but they had him hostage. I don't even know Johann or whatever he's called.
We look similar, don't we?
You and I look rather similar, wouldn't you say? How is that possible?
I don't know. This is the face I was born with. I'm just as confused as you are.
Do you have any relatives in Boston?
Not that I know of. My family is from Providence, Rhode Island.
Just another of this town's oddities to add to the list.
Who took your family?
Do you know who's responsible?
It was a gang. I'd never seen any of them before. This guy gave me a gun. Will? Maybe. But I don't know if he was anyone special. That's all I know. I swear.
Who was your family captured? How?
Tell me exactly how it all happened.
They broke into our house while I was out. I came home and found the broken door. There were signs of a struggle, but my family... Poor Evelyn. They were gone.
Why didn't you tell the police?
You never thought to report their abduction. Why not get help from the police?
I wanted to call the coppers, I did, but they sent me drunk. I can't. It's still on the table. I've no guts to touch it.
Let me look at the crime scene.
I'll need to inspect the place where it happened.
If you have to, it's next door. I locked it so no one can get in. So I don't have to look at it again.
What was the arrangement for their return?
Okay, let's say I believe you. You've done the deed, so where are your wife and son now?
I don't know. The gang leader promised they'd be released, but they haven't returned. Please, I realize I'm in no position to ask, but can we make a deal?
Depends on the offer.
I am guilty. I took a life, but you have shouldered the blame. I will turn myself into the police and make this right. When I hand over the weapon, they will have to believe me, but I can't do it until I know my family is safe.
Right. So I rescue your family to save my own skin.
In a nutshell, yes. So what's your answer?
I will help your family. It's better than poison the other women. Or maybe I will go to the other women and see what she has to say about her son.
All right, I'll do it. I don't like it, but I'll do it.
Thank you. You're a better man than I, Mr. Reed. I'm sorry that I put you in this position, but I will make it right. I promise.
Kill, tank, or they will die. Women vote, women power, women power, women vote. Can't I... Suffragette Club.
So, the home of a suffragette, huh? Old but clean and shiny. That's definitely been taken good care of.
No hidden room.
Some of the boards look fresh. No dust. Some of the boards look fresh. No dust.
There's blood downstairs. How do I go down?
Who in hell would think to use a spade as a weapon? Oh, wait a minute. Who in hell would think to use a spade as a weapon? Oh, wait a minute.
Me? Michael's diary. Dear diary, Mom's got a new shake. Things seems to be pretty serious between them. Well, I hope this one won't make her cry like my father did. Glenn seemed to be a really nice guy. He showed me his collection of stamps and gave me this nice model car. Mom got married again. She looked so beautiful in her wedding dress and happy. A guy in terrible yellow scarf came here last night. He was asking too many questions about Dad. Funny, I'm already calling him Dad anyway. I told him nothing and said to go get lost, and today writing ends. In yellow scarf. So Johannes killed himself, one of his men?
Some of the boards look fresh. No dust.
How to get down there?
Crepe silk and lace. Must have been a pretty dress before it was torn. Seems like everywhere I go lately, I find blood. Who in hell would think to use a spade as a weapon? Oh, wait a minute.
Jay Hayden.
Still has a wedding ring on. What kind of monster does that? There's a note in the envelope.
Ransom note. It seems like you're reluctant to do the job. Here's a little something to motivate you. Get on with it.
What am I to do now?
The door won't budge.
Okay, that didn't work. Milton Pierce knows I didn't not murder Johannes van der Berg, but for some reason he is setting me up. Pierce really believes he saw me at the crime scene. He mistook Glenn Byers' face with my own. Nice, good or not, Bayer killed a man and must face the consequences for what he did. Bias is just a poor victim who was forced to commit a crime against his will. How to get down?
What am I to do now?
The door won't budge. The door won't budge. The door won't budge. The door won't budge.
Stop it.
The door won't budge.
Yellow scarf, where's the... Who has a yellow scarf? Yellow scarf.
How you doing, handsome?
Hey, what's your business, kid?
Cabin K. We're back to how things should be.
Don't you have work to do?
A little blackmail, a little larceny, a worthwhile scrap or two. Just like the old days.
I'd have broken all your bones, fella, if Papa Brute hadn't put you off limits.
I should go to police to search the criminals with yellow scarf or something. Sis, your son wants to kill you. Just stop it.
My baby boy? Seriously? He's 30 there.
Unfinished letter. Mabel, I feel so bitter. Milton almost forgot his poor old mother. I did everything for him. I bought him any toy he wanted. I spent all my evenings with him. I never remarried after his... After his father died. I just saw my son could have all my attention, and what do I get in return? He hardly ever pays me a visit. Mabel, he will break my heart one day. Oh, more than that. If I probably touch this, I will put the poison inside, so let's not do that. This is normal door or with stitches on the lips? Normal doll.
The door won't budge. Agatha Pierce, I presume? The name's Charles Reed. I'm a PI.
Good day, young man. What's your business?
There's a matter that I'd like to discuss. It concerns your son, Milton.
Oh no. What's happened? Is he okay?
I'm afraid this may take some time to explain. Perhaps you have something to, wet my whistle.
Oh, fear not. I keep my cellar stocked for just such occasions. Would you kindly fetch us some Chianti from the cellar? You look more than capable.
What's the catch?
Ma'am, that's a most generous offer. So why do I sense a quid pro quo?
Oh, no. Well, I did hear something rustling around, but I'm sure it's nothing you can't handle.
Yeah, leave it to me.
Here are the keys. Pick any bottle, as long as it's Chianti. And don't shy away from the good stuff. It's there to be shared with guests like yourself.
Your son wanted me to poison you.
Milton sent me here to kill you.
Milton? No, it can't be. Please, Mr. Reed, you must have it wrong.
Look, it's the truth. He wanted his inheritance and needed your death to look natural. Poison was his solution.
No! I don't believe you. Please go away. I feel sick. Oh.
She will die anyway, for a heart attack.
The door won't budge.
Where's my key?
The door won't budge. Won't budge.
I guess she took away the key.
I don't understand. What did I do?
Okay, folks, we moved forward a little bit. We'll continue the next time. Don't know. Oh, Agatha Pierce asked me to bring a bottle of Chianti from wine cellar, but I don't have a key. I told Agatha Pierce the truth. Her son Milton wanted to poison her to get his inheritance. I refused to kill Agatha Pierce. Now Milton Pierce won't change his testimony against me. Well, till the next time. Thanks for watching.